let's get chat out. Close that. Go that. Okay. Switch this. We're gonna cover this. All the little things. And we're live. Drinking hot chocolate tonight. Sometimes it just doesn't work.
I know a buyer when I see one. Come back anytime.
Sell 24 hours. Jesus.
Glad I could help. Cha-ching! The pleasure was all mine.
Oh, I can look in here. Okay. Oh, yeah, see, no, I don't want that. I suppose. Fuck.
I got what you need. If you ever need any...
I am looking forward to our negotiation.
You are never going to find a better deal. Be seeing you.
They say you have the heir of the throne? May the lower bring you fortune.
Oh. Switch over. Oops. What's this? There we go. Do-do-do. Oh. That the Suncrest? Yep. So what's the waste band coinage? Blade. And the Dawnbreaker. Nope. This and the blade. That's my best in slots, huh? Haste crit, yeah. Blade. Haste. Definitely haste.
I am listening. I serve the Zandalari.
Ooh. Oh, I guess that is it.
Oh, you guys hear me?
Nope.
I updated it earlier today, so don't tell me it's out of date.
He clicked. Shadow step to me. I thought the elevator was going to go faster than that.
What up?
What's up, guys?
Hey, bro.
Hey, what's up?
Yo,
Yo.
What's up, Spicy?
yo, Pills, can I get a re-invite? I was AFK.
Be well.
Damn, this elevator takes a long ass time.
Good evening, everyone.
Hola, ¿cómo
Good
está?
evening.
Hey, fellas, what up?
Being so fancy and formal.
Hey, Pills, quick question. If we manage to finish early tonight, are we heading into heroic after?
If we have time, yeah, that'd be great. I would love to get a head start on Sunday. Man, I think we're gonna have to get a fucking mage. Our Shaydani is at a conference for the next 2 raid nights. He had that planned.
Jesus, this many people and we still don't have a mage?
Isn't that crazy? Like, I've been trying to recruit mages, I think, for the past 2 months.
So that means one of our paladins is rerolling.
I guess, yeah. So many pal.
Apparently, Abadar has been sacrificed as the new mage. Congrats, Ab.
Where's the...
I mean, my mage is like 370, so it wouldn't be. It. I'd have to do some gearing on her first.
I mean, it's not that hard.
Well, if you're planning on switching characters, now's a good time to do it, since you just farm those 385s in Mythic.
I suppose that's what everyone wants.
What was that about switching characters?
Looks like someone dropped a feast, so go ahead and eat your feast while it's still up, guys.
I put a whole bunch more in the guild bank today.
Oh, yo. Who's we? Sorry, who's that? Who said?
Jules.
Jules, okay, there you are. Sorry.
I got tired of my Sanguis still sitting in my inventory, so I said I should do something with this.
Hey, Abba, we're gonna have to download like a Greater Blessings pally thing, dude, so we can assign who gets what. This many paladins in the group.
As long as there's no like yell macros, I'm cool with it.
All right. So Boo, did you change yours to a yell macro instead of a party chat macro? Need to get on that. And then Dusky, buddy. We have we're gonna need to get the macro for you set up for when you pop your wing.
For when I pop my wing?
Yeah.
You have to do /yell retake the Holy Land in all caps.
You just joined the guild. I feel like that's the worst idea you could possibly do. Pressing in the officers in the guild.
Quick question, Abadar. Is it 1 or is it going to be 3 exclamation points?
3 exclamation points.
Okay. So he's also to have that as well. It's very important to have uniformity, I'm just saying.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna just relog real quick, and then we'll get started.
It's kind of nice. It was the only paladin in Uldir, and now we've multiplied.
Yellow rabbit.
Because Pills got off his death knight, stopped scaring them all away.
There's a couple of updates I just did for add-ons. I don't know if it was today or yesterday, but you should check.
Yeah, if you haven't downloaded the latest DPM patch, please do.
So are we full? Is 30 the only is the amount that it cuts off?
30 is the amount that will cut off. Yeah.
I don't know. We have 25 right now.
Math is hard.
29 on Tuesday. 26.
All right.
Did someone put like all paladins in one group?
Yeah, we were
Yes,
sorting out
and
blessings. It was under my request. We were trying to figure out who getting what blessing.
Okay. Can I move them back?
Yes, you can now.
Thank you.
The fucking assault is over in 2 hours.
Yeah, that's okay.
No, it's not.
You'll live.
Maybe not. You never know.
That could be the assault that leads to the Alliance victory.
Could be. We got to stop them at all costs.
I'm Alliance again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
At least I can flip.
I'm dropping over a cauldron right here, guys, in the back corner. Dropping right now. Grab one. Just one. Okay, doing a ready check. Let's use here.
How are you tonight, Pills?
Good, pretty good. I'm excited for tonight, actually. Just looking forward to this.
Me too.
Alright. Who are we missing? Flide. Flide and Cat. Flide and Cat.
Come here.
Lice. Okay, we're pulling anyway. Let's go.
It's just trash. Yeah, who cares?
We gotta
Tanks
wait
on
for the
you.
elevator.
What? No, we're killing these ads. As a reminder, this is our fun run tonight, guys. This is not what we do for normal progression, but it's just meant to be a good old time where anybody can come in and see the content, see what happens, have the 9 of 9 under their belt, and say they rated some cool people.
We're also running logs too.
You're always running a log.
It matters if you want to progress in the heroic.
So for heroic, we're going to be a little more selective. So do well, do your parsing well, even if you've never seen the fight. I know none of us have seen it really. But if you're dying early and whatnot, maybe you should come back afterwards. Do your best. Have some fun with it. Don't stand in that flame right there. Clean a closet up when you can't get a chance one of the locks.
It's go all right.
When you get the chance, one of the officers drag Wickles down into the lake.
Yeah.
I got him.
Coral or Corain, you can read it as well.
Carl.
Once he hops in.
What is that debuff that people are getting? And it's just straight killing them.
Well, one of the casters was free casting, so.
It is one somebody's pact.
Yeah, whenever I hover over it, all it says is that it does damage to you for a second, but it doesn't.
So if you have it, you can have a little button at the bottom of your screen to share that pack with somebody else, and I'm pretty sure it'll let people.
Oh yeah, one somebody's pack. It's like 620,000 damage after 15 seconds. Do something.
There's got to be a way to stop that, right?
I don't know.
Somebody was just talking about sharing of somebody else, so it probably mitigates the damage that.
Jules, can you share it? You have a little button. Awesome. Yeah, so if you've got like if you get that packed, I think you get like a radial button of some sort to press. Was that right, Jules?
I think I got something different because I got a knife to throw at somebody.
Well, what was it? A button that you could press?
I didn't read the description. It said something about a knife. I tried clicking on it. Didn't
Yeah,
work,
so
and then I tried
high
clicking on
five
it again.
about
It worked.
that. And a button pops up. You're supposed to click it, and then you gotta like mouse over someone, and then click someone, and then you stab another player, and then it passes it to them.
Thank
I didn't
you,
do
high
that.
five.
It's just one shot.
I'm gonna group all these ads together.
No.
Yes,
don't
yes,
do
yes,
that.
yes, yes.
One pack at a time.
Yes.
Okay.
Grab them all. Grab them all.
Well, This whole pack right here.
You've got the pact. Nice job.
Oh, so that's it. Just give it some.
I think
Pass
so.
your herpes up.
It's
trash.
the vampire bite from Wrath of the Lich King, ICC.
I never. Coral, you've got the cooties.
Basically, if you don't share it, you're gonna.
You're gonna die.
Horrible death.
Kill the big dudes first, they just stun.
Okay. Next time I think we can pull 2 packs. I just wanted to see what that mechanic was, that's all.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
No, it was science.
Okay, Ill, Jules, and Boot Chili, you've got the debuff. Boot Chili, you're gonna die. He's gonna fail. Oh, he lived.
He
Nice
passed.
shield. Nice shield. Clyde and Howie. Howie. Oh, I hope he dies.
Oh, how's it going down? Oh, it's going down.
Yeah, he's
Howie
terrible.
down.
He's a terrible player.
He doesn't like bacteria. He doesn't like bacteria.
That's what happened to me.
I chose my fate. I don't want touchy people.
Yeah, he's a DK. DK, don't die.
Oops, we pulled the boss. Go, get out, get out, get out.
Yeah, that trash is part of the boss fight.
Yeah, I was grabbing trash. My bad. That was my fault.
Oh, no worries. Okay, good work. Alright, so that was the boss, guys.
And
Thanks for coming.
Pretty easy.
Yeah.
Alright. Good raid.
Let's see. We don't have a mage. Hey, where's your crazy wine lady?
She
That's
is
just
currently in a dungeon on an alt, but she said she should be done.
Fucking tell her to leave. Alright, otherwise I'm gonna get another mage. Okay, I'll explain this fight for a little bit.
We don't need a mage, Jesus.
Turnham, which one are you taking? Are you taking the boss or are you taking the ads?
I'm taking Roka first.
Wait, wouldn't
You're taking the ads.
There's an
You're taking the
inscriptionist.
ads.
Yeah. So from what I've been seeing, even a slow DK running out the scorching whatchamacallit, gets plenty far, so the raid damage does not hurt very much. To be safe, I already told Proxy this, but we could slap down a barrier and an earthen wall to reduce damage even further. When Siege Breaker, Roka does his Meteor Slam, or whatever. What's it called again? The Meteor thing that does a crush debuff.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, Fap. You can talk. You can. Hold on, Proxy. Go back to disc, man. Jeez.
Damn it.
You can taunt it there and take the debuff, and I'll take Roka back, and then you can go back to sitting on Rasta. And that's pretty much it for phase 1.
I just wanted to know who you were tanking, if you're taking the boss or... Thanks. Okay, so everybody else. So, Rastakhan, this is a 4-phase fight. First phase, where the entire raid is focusing on the ads. We're ignoring King Rastakhan. He takes basically no damage, and if any damage, we have to kill the ad. One tank is going to tank the ads into this far corner over here. We have to just keep them far apart throughout this whole fight. So I'm putting a marker down. There's a square marker to our left. He's taking him way over there, and he's just going to stay way over there until phase 2. Our job is just to kill these first 2 ads down, okay? Some things that you guys just need to know about. There is going to be something called Plague of Toads that the king is going to be shooting out of his ass on that far corner there. Just kind of stay where the ads are going to be, which are going to be roughly, like, where are you going to take him? Like, right over here,
You
dude?
keep him here, in this area. Run jumping.
Okay.
Crazy is swapping to a mage right now.
Great. Okay, so Raid's gonna be stacked up right here. Okay. So what I'd like you all to do is just also be stacked up as we kill these two ads. There's gonna be an ability off of this Roka guy, this meteor leak. It's gonna mark a player and it's gonna land 5 seconds later. What we all need to do as a raid is soak. Okay, so we can all kind of huddle up on phase 1 and just cleave and burn these two ads. The other ad is called Prelate Zalon. There's a beam that's going to chase one random player, like a beam, kind of like an Opulus, for roughly 6 seconds, and it deals damage. So just run it out of the group. And that's about it for phase 1. Like, it's pretty fucking easy. Phase 2, the ads are dead, and King Rastakhan will now be vulnerable to attacks. So Fap is going to bring his tank, or I don't know, a term. Are you going to tank Rastakhan over here? Is it going to be a tank swap, or is it just going to be Fap bringing it over?
I will take Rasa at that point, and then Fap will take Blood Swami once it gets active.
Awesome. So
and then we will do the tank swap.
Yeah. So Rastakhan is going to be over here, and we got to burn this fucker down. Okay, he's going to continue to do his plague of toads, right? That we saw before, or that we saw before, and just know that that's going to be shooting out all around our area. Just try to stay out. There's going to be like a debuff he's going to put on to like 3 random players. It's called Plague of Fire. You'll see like an orange circle around your character, and within like a second and a half, if you don't get out of the raid, it's going to spread to anybody else who is in that circle as well. So it's a fast plague fire spell, and it's going to just replicate if those affected players don't get out. Does that make sense for everyone? Like that, it does a ton of raid-wide damage if you don't run out of the raid. Ranged and healers just spread on this phase, spread out on this phase as much as you can. Use this half of the room where the guy with the nipple over his head is jumping. Use this half of the room, this entire area, spread out as much as you can, just to try to minimize how much of that Plague of Fires is going on. I don't know enough about Tremor Totems. Tremor Totems, do they break mind control?
They break charm.
People said that they were actually doing it.
So it is
They were
working.
dropping it when it was popping up. Yes.
Right. Okay. So Cat, Albercus, and Spicy. Is it something you have to talent endure, or just automatically have Tremor?
We just have it.
Awesome. Okay. So there's an ability called Zombie Dust Totems during this phase, and I really want you all to be like hot-fingered on this. These Zombie Dust Totems are going to mind control a random player, and the only way to break that person out of mind control is to destroy the overall totems, but your Tremor Totems will break. Incidental Cleave and all the damage we'll be doing on Rastakhan at that point will kill a player if they're stacked up inside the raid where we're killing them. So just having one shaman within the raid to ready to drop it, that would be fan-fucking-tastic. Aura of Death. If you're on the other side of the room where Boam Samdi is, you're going to be getting a stacking dot that's going to be applied to you. So that's why we're going to kind of stay on this side of the room. At another point in time, he's going to be casting something called Caress of Death, which prevents any healing on a targeted player. It's kind of like an AoE ability that he does. So you can kind of avoid it, from what I understand, but it does shadow damage to you over 5 seconds and prevents any type of healing that's done to that player. Finally, the last thing we got to worry about on this is something called Death's Door. It's going to target a random player, and it's like it applies a slowly ticking shadow damage debuff over 8 seconds. At the end of the 8 seconds, it's going to create a shadowy death doorway in the middle of the raid that everybody's going to see. So if you are targeted by Death's Door, you are going to run those to the side of the room. So look where I'm running right now. You're just going to run them way over here, or on this side, or way over here. It's fine, but do not, under any circumstances, drop them right here. There can be like 1 or 2, but you just want to kind of prevent any of them to be stacked into the middle of the raid, and I'll explain later why that is. Does anyone have questions on phase 2? Because we're going to see phase 1 and phase 2 immediately, and phase 3 just takes a little bit of work. Any question phase 2?
No questions.
No. Okay, good. Finally, phase 3. There's gonna be some new ads. We're gonna have some shadow, like death ads come on. At 60%, Wam Somdi is going to take half of the raid that is closest to Wam Somdi and port them into the Death Realm. So, I've already assigned who the individuals are going across. I think it's like, yeah, I think it's exactly half. So we're pretty much halved as it is. I'm gonna move some people around, and those people will be on the half group. 1 second. Okay. So groups 2, 4, and 6. Once we enter phase 3, I want you on this side of the room. Take a look at your class makeup or your groups, and know that you're always going to be on this side of the room. Okay. We're going to tank Rastakhan kind of in the middle right here. So turn him or IFAB if you're on him. Just kind of keep him on this side if you can. Everybody else who is not group 2, 4, or sorry, not group 2, 4, or 6 is going to be on this side of the and we'll go over those people later. Okay, so we're going to send 2 healers, which is Mord and Albericus, to help the people out in the death room. And every 15 seconds, the king's damage, so King Rastakhan, increases by 2%. And he continually casts more zombie totems, and then he casts his Scorching Detonate, which is a 5-second channel onto the tank, dealing a ton of damage to the so in the Death Realm, the people that are ported, you are going to see a whole bunch of doorways that are there. And out of those doorways are going to leak these shadowy oozes. These shadowy oozes are just going to continue to pop out of these doorways. They don't actually target anybody, but you have to actively avoid them at all costs. They do damage to yourself, and you just want to avoid it, right? No matter what. You're going to be attacking Wam Somdi at that point. He is going to be basically on the space that King Rastakhan is. It's like a mirror image of him. And those in group 2, 4, and 6 are going to do whatever they can to fight. Now, while you're in the Death Realm, you're going to be continually taking a stacking debuff of more and more damage. It keeps increasing the more you're in, and the only way you can remove those stacking debuffs is to walk into one of those doorways and right back out. You don't have to click anything, you don't have to do anything, you just have to step in and out. Now, every time you touch one of those doorways, it's going to cause raid-wide damage. So you have to, as a group, kind of stagger the damage on how you're doing this. So if you see somebody walking into a doorway, wait 2 seconds to walk into yourself. Usually about, I think, like 15 stacks is kind of where you want to pop it away. If it gets too much, then we'll adjust with some more healers or what. Does that make sense? And you're just going to keep attacking Wam Somdi until we move into the next phase. Is there any question for the death players?
So once we go back into the living realm, do we go back into the dead realm immediately afterward?
Nope. You get pushed out of the dead realm. So you can't. There's no way that you guys can get out of the dead realm. Great question, though. Okay.
If you die and get battle res, you're back on the other side.
That I don't know. We'll do it for science when that.
No,
happens.
you are.
Oh, great. Okay, perfect. Okay, so some other things that are happening for the people in the live realm. So I'm going to say upstairs and downstairs. Downstairs is the death realm. Upstairs is the live. You've got some ads to fight. You've got a Phantom of Rage and a Phantom Retribution and a Phantom of Slaughter. We don't want to kill these ads under any circumstances. We can bring them down as much as we possibly can, but our focus should be kind of on the King Rastakhan. If we kill any of these ads, they're going to appear in the Death Realm. So it's kind of important that we just kind of leave them until the very end when Wam Somdi reaches 50% health. So that's when Wam Somdi reaches 50% health, that's phase 4, and that's kind of like the burn phase. So some of the things that the ads do in there's a Phantom of Rage. He has a 10-yard smash on the tank, which reduces any healing by 50% to all that are hit, so he kind of has to face them away, but it can be avoided by the tank. Phantom Retribution is an interruptible damage on the tank, and he does something also calls a Seal of Wam Somdi, where a zone appears requiring a player to soak to avoid hitting the rage damage. So there's a whole bunch of like these grave bolts that are like these green reticles on the ground. one person needs to stand in these reticles to avoid the raid taking the raid-wide damage. Does that make sense? So anyway, Phantom Slaughter, Focus Demise. It's a channel damage on any random player, and only that person can interrupt the channel. So hope you know how to use your interrupts. And then finally, phase 4. We have to pop Lust at that point and nuke the ads down and then the boss while dealing with all those abilities. So let's give it a shot. I'm glad it's a lot. It's a lot to do. So there's a lot to think about. We'll give it a few shots. By no means I think we're going to get it in one shot, but let's do our best.
Whoa, no faith.
It's a tough fight.
Last thing, I'm not sure if you mentioned already or not, but on phase 2, when Fap takes Bonswami to his corner, and he has that aura, right, that like gives you a debuff or just flat out like really hurts or does something.
Gives that shadow damage aura. I'm gonna try to AMS most of it.
C-Mum should probably be the one that stands like on the very edge of that, so that he can heal Fap or me if I'm there. I think that would be the best candidate for that.
So he's gonna go through a whole emote at some point. It's gonna be like 3 to 4 seconds of an emote where he's gonna say, "Buam Samdi, like stop dragging your nuts. I need some help." And at that point, like he'll go over there. But I think at some point, like Buam Samdi taunts us and does his own emote. And IFAP, I'd like you to get life gripped by one of our priests back onto this side of the room, because I don't feel like you need to be in the death realm for any reason.
Okay.
Okay. And that's it. Let's give it a shot. I'll try to make these raid calls.
All right.
Did I miss the explanation on the when we stack for that one explosion thing and soak it? No. Probably. Ready.
Call it, yo.
Okay, guys. Remember, killing the ads.
Are we doing a feast or are we just kind of?
We're just gonna see what this looks like first.
I mean, we did a feast right before.
I'm gonna grab Rasta and take him to the corner.
Okay, and remember, we're gonna stack up on green for a little bit, guys. Stack up. Where are you guys going? Like, this isn't green. Come on back, guys. Come on back. Thank you.
I mean, that's your tank, so.
Stack together, stack together, stack together. Good job.
I got Scorching Destination on me.
Okay. Player with that beam should probably get out. Thank you.
Everyone should be focused on rogue.
Scorching on me.
Immediately.
Return
Yeah, that's why I actually want you to stack Rakistan on top of the raid group, because I mean, there's no real reason to have him over there.
Who, Rasta got?
Yeah.
I mean, we can try that.
Give it a shot next time.
Scorching Destination. Scorching Destination. Oh, here we go. Now he's talking.
Yeah, this will be phase 2.
Holy crap, I thought I disconnected. I was crapping my pants.
Okay, keep the raid clear, please. Thank you. Thank you.
Jesus fuck.
Okay, zombie totem. We need a tremor totem, please. Thank you. Kill the totem.
Swap now, Fab.
Back on Ross. Spread that debuff, everyone. Spread it. See how that just exponentially moves? Yeah.
Is Fab dead?
No, that's fine.
No.
Why are you on Swami now? You're supposed to take a rock back to the raid.
Because the tanks have no idea what they're doing.
I made the fucking taunt passing.
Keep moving them a little.
Bringing him back some more.
Totem, tremor totem, please.
ball.
you.
Take one Swami.
That's a wipe, guys. We don't have any more combat resist. That's wipe. Just stand each other's red circles, please.
Is that a correct?
Exactly. Okay, tanks, talk it out.
Alright. On phase 1, I want you to tank Rastakhan on top of the ads, and then just run out when you get Scorching Nation, and then taunt when he does taunt Siegebreaker Roka when he does his Meteor Leap, so that we don't get one shot right after. Are we releasing? Okay, never mind.
It's right here.
It really doesn't matter.
For phase 2, right, where you're tanking Bonswami off on square, right? Whenever the tank that's on Rasa then gets Scorching Detonation, that's when we swap. So I run towards Bonswami and take it off you. You run towards Rakistan and take it off me. Yeah, exactly. So we could probably just hop in a Warlock gate, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And just do.
Do we need to misdirect to any of you guys or trick?
There's no reason.
That's always
not
helpful.
There's almost no reason
It's always
not to.
helpful when you can do that. If any.
Okay. Yeah. Soldier, would you mind misdirecting to IFAP for King Rastakhan? And then Sexton, can you also misdirect to Roka to Eternum, please?
Okay.
Awesome. Okay, let's get this tank switch down. Let's go. Next pull.
Alright. Also, just a reminder, everyone should be focused on Roka. Let Incidental Cleave take care of the prelate. And when Roka dies, then switch over to the prelate. Okay?
Should we wait here at green for you to bring him here, or should we go in?
It doesn't matter.
Which tank IFAP has Roka?
No. I have Rasa.
Yeah,
Just
turn him
Roka.
as Roka.
Just holler when you do the misdirect.
Alright. Okay, let's go.
Five.
You guys
4,
need to stay back. Stay back.
3,
There's no reason.
2, 1.
There's plenty of reasons.
Sakan's walking over.
Run out that beam. Stack. Everyone stack. Thank you.
Why is King Rastakhan over here?
Get out of that beam. Who's got that?
Whoa, what took him a whole bunch of damage there?
Grab him butts. And going to blue.
Okay, healers and range. Make sure you're spreading out after this. Totem.
Swapping.
Nice job, team. Watch out for toads. Keep spread out. Spread out, everyone.
How many stacks you got on that? Let me know so we can swap.
Here comes the flag of fire. Here comes the flag.
But
How
this
many?
could be okay to do just on dead.
Kradix,
We'll call when you.
Kradix, you have Death's Door. Toad.
Okay, swap.
I went the other way. Okay, I'm coming back to you. Misdirect bot Twandi to IFAP.
That was pretty slow.
That was because I went the other way to run out the detonate.
If you have Plague of Fire, don't run into other people.
Plague of Toads, watch out, guys. Here comes Plague of Fire again, coming up, and then the Zombie
No.
Totem as well.
In 20 seconds, there'll be a Plague of Fire.
Swapping.
You have Death's Door, run it down.
Shoot.
Oh shit. Whoops.
First 10 players, oh yeah. It didn't even emote, did it? Okay, remember, keep focusing on Rastakhan. You can kill the ads. Kind of focus together, like stack up together a little bit. Until Plague of Fire happens. Stack on that.
Pop lost.
No, not yet. Not yet. Nope.
Death side pops it, right?
Yes, we're doing phase 4. We're gonna pop Lust. Please ignore a turn until I say so.
Sorry, I'm just really good at following directions.
Wait, isn't this phase 3 right now?
This is phase 3. We're gonna go to phase 4.
Let's move now. It's done.
Stack together. Stacked on the screen. Actually, that green I think is something else. Never mind. Don't. Yeah, sorry. Don't ever stack on the green. Okay. Now we're entering phase 4. This is the
We have died.
Spread out.
Why did we
Oh
die
boy.
from that?
Do we need to swap at
What's
this
time
point?
is right?
You've been king a long time, Rastakan. Maybe 2 years. If you can't be give you the job
Move.
Plague of Fire's coming out. Spread. Spread. Okay, run.
Don't get
run.
sucked in.
Don't get sucked in.
It's an instant kill.
Yep.
Sure is.
Dang.
I got a combat res. You don't want me to get up.
Me.
I mean, that's done.
I am.
Does that come out at a certain percentage?
I think so. I didn't remember reading about that.
Because like
Oh,
all
it's
melee
inevitable.
just got instantly killed.
inevitable end. Yeah, it's inevitable end. So that it's basically it's run away.
Grab him, turn.
I mean, yeah, you can still do this.
Run away, guys. Everyone run away. Run away. Run away for the boss. Run away. You're gonna die. You're gonna die.
Gee, how long does he do this shit for? All right.
Until he's dead.
So many balls.
Mhm.
That's what she said.
This power.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you couldn't dodge orbs on Cahoon, don't go down to the death realm.
Oh, daughter, what have I done?
Fucking Plague of Fire. Those is coming out.
Get him.
I wasn't even aware we were transitioning, honestly.
Yeah, I thought there would be an emote.
Yeah.
So my apologies.
No, there are
Like,
voice
again,
files though.
oh yeah, I don't play with sound. Should probably fix that shit.
Come on, 3%.
Oh, we'll get him.
Let the fire rain down.
But the thing that you thought was an emote was actually just said in voice files. So if you don't have like anything that pops up that shows them talking, or if you don't have the sound files on,
Yeah.
you're gonna miss it.
Yeah, they usually have like a text box or some sort, but they didn't.
I managed to see it.
Oh, we killed him? Holy shit. I
Okay,
thought we
quiet
won.
guys, quiet,
Yeah.
quiet, 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 quiet.
Quiet what?
And we'll hard again. Hooray.
Did I miss a cinematic?
Yep, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna explain right now. Quiet.
If you're dead, you didn't get it.
If it's bugged, it's not actually bugged. When you leave, it'll go into your mailbox.
Oh well.
I think anybody who died.
What did we...
What you got, boss?
I will do whatever I must. What can I do for my people safe?
It's bugged, you dumbass.
Cool. All right.
Who do we talk to get out of here?
If the chest doesn't work, it's a bug. It's not people in the chest. It'll show up in your mailbox.
Oh, is there a bug? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Well, it says it's already being used. I think some of
That's
these
the
have
bug.
already. Oh, that's the bug. Okay, great. Well, then we'll deal with
I have a question real quick. Is there some kind of damage, like when you're in the downstairs and you transition in upstairs?
that I don't know. I can take a look after this raid.
Yeah, I died right on that transition. It's weird.
Hey, Jules, are you recording this, man?
Yep.
Okay, great.
Isn't there a checkbox in DBM that automatically disables cinematic?
Yeah, but you're allowed
Yeah,
to see
but-
the first one, though, generally.
Yeah, the first time you see it, it doesn't skip it automatically.
Yeah, fucking skipped it for me, damn it.
Well, that's what YouTube's for.
Yeah,
Or
but
I think you actually go into the game or into like someplace in Zoldazar and watch.
Yeah, there's a chronicle or something similar, some storyteller.
Okay.
Go the other
Oh
way.
my god, I think it's.
Door's broken.
I think it's the other door.
Yeah, it's the other way.
I was just clicking on the map.
Oh, thank
Rip.
God. I'm a
What other door?
This next fight's gonna be a lot of fun.
This is
Oh,
probably the
hey,
fight
I'm
I've
able
been
to make
looking
a pet
forward to
now.
the most.
Bad.
That dropped. I just relogged and it got sent to me, by the way.
Yeah, I'll be needing one of those from me.
Hey, but good job, guys. That was really. I know it wasn't as smooth, but
That was
it seems like a pretty
stupid
easy fight.
easy.
I thought it was gonna be a lot harder. But
There's
there's
just
a
a
lot of
lot
mechanics,
of
I think.
shit, yeah.
Yeah, it's just a lot of mechanics to really keep track of. But I mean, I think everyone did a really good job.
Yeah, I
A
think
lot of don't
the
stand
thing
in
that
this.
the thing that got me and a lot of other melee was like the DBM timer for his inevitable end thing was going on, but it didn't do like the beware or anything like that.
Yeah, that shit
We
got
just
me
didn't
like
realize.
instantly.
Yeah, we didn't realize it was going off. We were all right there, and we all just get.
What was that? How did we get? Yeah, that's what it was.
It's worth mentioning again that DBM during the first couple weeks of this raid isn't going to be 100%.
Yeah, it's just something to watch out for. Just watch his cast bar and run away.
Okay. Are we all here? We're all here except for Boo Chili. Okay, let's get going. Kill these ads.
There's a mailbox if anybody needed it.
Ooh,
Think it
where?
works.
Right up here.
I don't see it.
You won't get
She's
into
literally.
the instance.
Yeah, you do have to relog at least, if nothing else.
I'll get later.
I'd see it. Oh, I got nothing in my mail.
Same.
No, because you have to relog if you.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. That's how I got mine, is I actually relogged.
Don't worry about it later.
It's
Fucking elitist. 35 is hot.
Could be Titan Forged. You won't even know.
Then I'll be happy after the end of the raid.
Well, no, you don't get it now because you didn't care.
Yep.
Blizzard took it back.
And before he gets a 415 Titan Forge.
They heard you. They said no loot for you. Oh, me too, Spicy. Me too.
Oh, not like that.
I
mean,
yeah, like that.
Come on, Spicy. We're all grown here. It's okay.
So the new people are here. IFAP is our HR manager, so you can
Yes.
tell he takes his job seriously.
If you have any complaints, please come to me directly.
Hey, IFAB, do you have that form put together yet?
Do not. I'm working on it though. I want something cool. I'll be making and putting out a form for your HR complaint. You can send me directly.
Reduces damage by 75%.
The defensive bot.
I will try to take it. Corey, that's a tough one. I think the restraining order is a form that you need.
But
Okay, everyone back up a little bit. Back up, back up. Too late. Too late. Get out of here. Run, 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 run. Back up, back up.
No, not our melee DPS.
This fight looks cool as shit.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Okay. So, a couple things here. This is a fun fight, like a funny ass fight, and I fully expect Discord to laugh more. So, some things that are gonna happen. It's a pretty easy fight too. So there's a two-phase fight. This dude right here has a big old fat High King Tinker Mechatork. His main abilities. He has something for the tanks to worry about called consecutive melee, or sorry, electroshock strikes. It's consecutive melee attack buffs, damage, stacks.
Tank swap fixes it.
Yep. A huge thing to worry about is Buster Cannon. Everybody's like, he points at the random person in the raid and fires a huge, like, Dragon Ball Z laser shot, the white laser shot. It's completely avoidable, does a ton of damage, leaves a dot, and it reduces your haste by 100%. So you ain't casting anything. Like, it sucks. So don't get hit by that. Always be watching him. He has something called heavy thrusters. He creates a 10-yard zone around himself and then another 10-yard zone a little further away. So just don't stand in those circles. That's it. When it happens, just run out. And if those circles appear under your feet, run out of it. He's got something called Gigavolt Charge. He debuffs 3 random players, and they explode when it expires. If you look around this little area here, there's this huge piece of debris where this nipple cat is at right now, right?
Nipple cat.
See this right here? See me, guys? I'm gonna run behind this thing, right? Because when it explodes over anything within line of sight. So you're gonna run back there. There's also 2 more directly behind him in each corner. If you guys look at that. So if you get the Gigavolt Charge, you want to run to one of these 3 areas, but you do not want to have another person hiding behind the same rock as you because they're going to die from your blowing up and him blowing up, him or her blowing up. Excuse me. He has another ability called World Enlarger. Everyone, that could happen to anyone. For 3 random players are shrunk in the raid, shrunk down to teeny tiny little midgets. These shrunk players can be stepped on by anybody else in the raid. So when those individuals shrink, I want those shrunk individuals to run immediately to some safe spots, and I'm gonna create those safe spots right now. Moon and triangle. Those are your safe spots. Nobody else should go to your safe spot. Okay, got that. These shrunk players are integral to this next portion of the fight, which is gonna be the crazy ads that he spawns. He shoots out some like robots that are gonna fixate a random person. I think it's gonna fixate or maybe aggro. But anyways, they creates like a 5-yard zone around them. Does electrical damage. They have a 99% damage reduction, so damaging them is completely impossible. The only way you can stop those ads from being a danger is for the shrunk players to hop into the robots. So those shrunk players have to hop into the robots. Now you can't shut the robots down because they have a shield generator or a series of codes on them, okay? And you don't know the code when you hop into the robot. But you can see the other player who hopped into their robot's code. So the person who hops, the 2 people who hop into the robots have to call out and say, your code is, and you say out a color, right? So if I have a color over my head, which right now is orange, you would say, you're orange. And then a person does it, and that person who just hit the orange button says, you're red.
Oh my god.
And it continues back and forth
this
until
fight
you
is
enter
don't
into the
stop
right
talking
codes.
or it'll
And
explode.
once those codes are down, you're unshrunk, and the robots can be destroyed.
Yeah, it's 3 buttons in a row.
Yeah, you have to do 3 in a row. And if you fail on pressing the right buttons, you are ejected from the robot, given a huge debuff that does a stacking damage debuff. You'll probably end up dying. Okay. What else am I missing? Last part, phase 2. Phase 2. You've got. He hops up into the air, goes in the air, and it's kind of like the
More Dragon Ball
last
Z
boss fight. He goes up in the air and he throws down a whole shit ton of sheep, mechanical sheep on the ground. And these mechanical sheep like jiggle and vibrate, and they explode basically, right? Anyone within 8 yards of these exploding sheep take a shit ton of damage, and then as soon as they pop, they shoot out a whole bunch of fireballs that you have to dodge. Anyone hit by the fireballs is, first of all, a bad player. And second thing is it applies a 10-second dot to that person, right?
That's like your opinion, man.
Okay. Finally, the last phase is when he goes after his 40% health. When he hits, or sorry, after that phase is over, it goes to phase. It's the exact same thing as phase 1, but the boss hits 30% harder and deals bursts of damage to players. This is the phase we want to lust on. Is there anything else I can answer for anybody?
When can we pull?
No, let's go.
Good.
It's gonna be a hoot, I think, with these the sheep and people shrunk.
Lost
For
on
smart
30%.
bots, they can be CC'd, bumped, bring of peace, paralysis,
Yeah.
all work, grip, whatever. You'll use all that to keep them away from melee.
Sounds
Okay,
good.
let's do it.
Here we go. Hey, Turnham, you can start on boss. We'll just swap. Call it when you have too much.
Right. You are
5,
shrunk. Go to
4,
the sides.
3, 2, 1.
When do we lose in this fight?
He'll be dead. Or when he after his up at the
He
air.
literally just said when.
Sparkbot was there. Oops, I got hit by that.
I was on the side and I skipped.
Everyone got hit by that. Yeah.
How many stacks you got there?
Hey, if you got a bomb symbol over your head, you should be running that up behind a pillar or behind a Okay, big circles on the ground. Everybody out. Okay, Buster Cannon's coming. That's that big old fucking laser beam. Here it comes. Oh, he's pointing. Yep, more.
Oh, I was not looking that way.
That's right. I got hit on the first one too.
Called BS.
I mean, you can move the boss.
3 random players will be shrunk.
On top of the raid, get the smart bots.
Okay, 3 random players are now.
Alright, I'm
shrunk.
taking him.
Go ahead, Paul.
Get out of blast off.
If you are small, hop into a robot.
What the fuck? I'm shrunk? I thought tanks don't get shrunk.
It's cold water.
Okay, I got robot and oh, there's a couple of robots. Shit.
We just got behind a robot, I think.
All right, in position. I see blue or white on top of your head. Or robot white. Whoever's in that robot over there, hit the white. I thought it didn't change. It just shows a white car.
Is anyone?
Sex tank is in it.
Sex tank.
Are you sure it's not blue?
Yeah, I don't have one.
Okay, I'm sorry, blue, number 5.
No, yeah, it's blue.
Now it's red.
Red.
And now it's yellow.
Yep.
Alright, Fab, you're purple.
Okay, kill the Spark bot, guys.
You're red.
I can't,
Yeah,
everything
it was
just
too
went
late.
done. Okay.
Yeah, you got 20 seconds inside.
Ah.
That's fun. We have some of these Spark bots out. It's okay, it's a wipe, guys. It's a wipe. It's fun.
Cool. I thought tanks did get shrunk, but I did, so I don't know what happened.
No worries.
So, a quick question for the people who got shrunk. Could you still see your bot moving around?
Yeah.
So, my quick question is, would it be safer for us, until DBM hopefully eventually does this, to mark them? That way we can say, nipple, these
No.
are your colors.
No, because
Wait,
who knows if that interferes with the colors.
I'm in a bot and I can move it. Like I'm pushing forward and move. And if I don't, I just sit still over here. Like see this bot that's just kind of like dancing around by himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like walking around over by green marker.
Yeah.
Oh, the ones with the icons over their head.
Alright, there has to be a way to get
more
Hold on,
hit by...
don't release. Don't release.
Release is right there, by the way.
Oh, okay, just release then, yeah.
There has to be something we can do that, I mean, that's something that caused me to get taken, because maybe I was too far from boss, I don't know.
Just to add 2 cents to this, Slew Bags Guild did this on Heroic earlier, and their
Who
tank always
fucking
got
cares?
shrunk. Whichever tank was not
Oh.
tanking the boss, the other tank
Okay.
was getting
Jesus
shrunk. However,
Christ.
the whole raid on normal can see the colors. I was not in a bot when I was telling you your colors, so it might be a good idea to designate one person to call out those colors for the people that are in the bots instead of worrying
That's a good
about
idea.
the person in the bot, or always be the off tank that is shrunk to call out those.
Yeah, I mean, running the bots to the sides of the room, maybe like to the areas that you picked them up. Like, so if you were a small dude, and you picked it up and you were on the moon side, just stay on the moon side. Say moon red, Then you can say green, orange, or whatever, triangle orange. You know, whatever shape. Let's actually let me put a shape down. That's not like a color that we can see.
So when you get that gigavolt charge, we should go behind like these little things that are sticking out of the.
Yes. So you see the 3 here. There's one in this quadrant right here where I'm standing. Right.
You got LOS.
Yeah.
And then there's 2 on the other side over there as well. And then that's it. You have to do that, otherwise it's a ton of.
Yeah,
LOS.
I died. Right.
Okay. Try again.
Let's try it again.
Actually, I'm gonna do a cauldron for folks.
Oh, all right.
So we're gonna designate one person to call it out, or off tanks, or like
Yeah.
what's the idea?
I like designating one person, so we just hear one person and not a bunch of people talking.
I'll call it out. Okay, get your call, guys. Or your flags.
Everyone take one.
Oh fuck.
Hey, thanks.
Don't get frustrated, guys. This is fun, actually. There's a lot of. Remember, this is a game. Stay positive.
Life.
No, I just popped my pot.
Spicy, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Remember, if you get the shit on, don't stand in the explosion on the ground when he's taking off.
2, 1.
Or when he's landing.
Here we go.
Mord, watch out for the big beam that he shoots out.
do.
It takes 10 minutes to shoot it, so you have to.
Here comes the beam, guys. You ready? Take a look at it. Beam. Sex tank.
Sex tank, no.
Like, you can move the
Gigavolt.
boss. It doesn't just have to stay there.
Blast off is happening now.
Get out. Someone
Buster
in
cannon.
those.
Buster cannon. Watch out. Watch. Nice job. No, nobody can get in yet.
Hey, tell me how many stacks you got when he calls for his.
Okay, blast.
Right now, how many
blast.
stacks you got?
That's a
Blast
good
off.
question, man. I don't think I have any stacks on me.
That was weird because the DBM told me to take it. So.
Okay, world enlarger. Now people are gonna get shrunk. Watch out for those flares. Oh, Boochill and Dusk just took it. You guys shrunk.
I'm going to
Yeah,
moon.
I was shrunken. Yeah,
Stepped on you.
Yeah. Take a ton of damage.
Well,
And then
because,
Boochill leak.
in the future, if we all get pulled together like that and then somebody gets shrunk, the shrunk people should only move first.
Yeah.
We got any colors popping over the heads yet?
Moon's blue.
Okay.
Purple.
Okay.
Yellow.
Like, literally, you said one person calling it, so 2 people start calling it. Cool.
Okay, Gigavolt charges are coming out, which is the ones we run.
Do we have any rings?
Blast off is coming now soon, guys. Oh, Lano, get out of there, man. Oof.
Buster cannon.
Watch out.
Can you move him?
Takes some CC.
World enlarger. 2 people are going to be shrunk. Watch out for those people.
You probably want to move away from there.
Dude, move the fucking boss.
You're red.
Red, so moon. Yellow. Can we yellow? Can we red? Nice shot.
Do you
There's
need to
another-
swap that?
No, not yet.
Yellow.
I have no debuffs or anything.
Red. Whoever has the robot, red.
Boss
It's
has the
it's not
debuff.
debuffs. The boss gets the
Blue.
Oh,
Blue.
Swap them out.
Or white. Yellow. Nice job.
Now it's telling me to taunt.
Stop relying
It
on
can't be
DBM.
right. Do you have anything on you?
Basic maneuvers. Hey, quiet, guys. Okay, now we got sheep. Watch out. Sheep are coming.
Oh shit, I'm shrunk.
If you're shrunk, step away from everybody. Just step away.
Can I get calls on moon, please?
Calls on moon. I see red.
On.
Yellow.
Yellow.
Yeah, yellow. Another call on moon, please.
IFAP, you're yellow. IFAP, you're green. Everybody's green right now. You're white IFAP.
Can we? You're yellow.
So like no heals?
You're purple.
I just wipe at this point.
Or whatever. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's a white. Okay, good. Go a little farther. Crazy fight.
Yeah. Wow.
That's the sheep.
So maybe a stupid question. Is there a reason why we're relying on Rings of Peace and CC to keep the Sparks bots out rather than just moving the boss?
Do whatever.
Kind of do both, really.
There's a lot of times we're sitting in the blue stunner things.
And they
The
can be
robots.
CC'd and whatever too. So, can you kill them before someone's in them, or you just have to wait
No.
until the whole thing happens?
No, they have a 99% damage reduction.
Yeah, but like I said, paralysis works on them. Grips and stuff like that work on them. So if you want like yank one far away from everyone, that can probably help. Like pushes.
Do you know if the roots work?
I believe so. You can try
I
it.
think I read
If
mostly.
you CC them for too long, they will buff themselves and the CC will stop. They'll start shooting AoE damage.
Well, before then, the whole point is to have people actually, get them.
Yeah, I mean, eventually
Obviously.
in phase 3, there's so many bots that you can't. I mean, the only way you can do it is just like burn that boss down and control the boss as best you can.
What?
So the AoE when you're inside, if you press your color and don't have the next color in time, it explodes in 5 seconds. That's where the AoE is coming out. So you have 5 seconds to get that color to that part, or the AoE is gonna explode and the rockets are gonna do damage to everybody.
Try another pull.
Yeah. Before we do that, Eternum, can you link your weak aura for your robot?
Yeah, sure. Give me 1 second.
Thank you. Everyone download this weak aura. It sort of announces your name while you're in the raid. That way people can call your name directly. Since we had that phase where we had like 4 people at once that were shrunk. Jesus, I.
Yeah, what do you gotta
download
do
your
at
weak
that
aura.
point? Just
Download your.
know-
Waiting for the weak core from Eternal.
We have to do what?
Eternum's gonna link a weak aura. So for the bot.
It's going to showcase like if you're shrunk and you get into a robot, it's going to announce your name on your character over and over and over and over again, like who's in that robot. Because we can't. So if there's 3 people who are in robots, we know immediately because say, Candwe, you're red, Ohm, you're yellow, Jules, you're blue.
Take these off because my feet are hot.
Because we just don't want to click on people. It's a waste of DPS. Awesome.
Is
Everybody
that
click
the one
that?
we're talking about? I think
I believe so. The one you sent me, Mechatork in-vehicle player name announcement. Yep, everyone click that. Download the weak aura right now. Import it. If you get shrunk and you're in a robot and you're not spamming your name, that means you didn't.
For some reason, that's not clickable for me.
WeCores, guys, WeCore.
Yeah, no, I love it.
Okay,
I got it
download your guys. Download your WeCore add-on. Then everyone, we're gonna take a break. Then for those that don't have the WeCore add-on, please download it right. Okay, then no, I'm not getting it.
It's not loading completely for me either.
It's because it's still receiving information because we're all trying to download it from each turn right now.
I also got a UI error right when it happened too, so I think it's related.
This post is a link in Raid, so you can go directly there and copy it.
I'd appreciate that. Thank you.
It's in general, or I think it's in general chat too, in the Blooded. If you need that, I just posted.
And since we're taking a break, let me put a video there.
Has
It's
anybody
probably
else got to finish loading?
but the same concept applies.
Yeah, man, something weird's going on with my UI.
I'm gonna actually relog after that because I don't trust that UI error now.
Somebody set a 5-minute timer. So the answer is no. No 5-minute timer. Alright, on my phone.
None may challenge the Brotherhood.
So we're on like 5-minute break.
5-minute break. Oh yeah, Turner, can you set a timer? Thank you.
Whoops. Whatever.
You also want to try typing? Like open up like a text chat and start typing. Is anyone else getting like random things typed if they start talking? Yeah, keep talking, Seaman. Like that's what happens if I try to type shit.
What?
Does it work outside of WoW? Like, can you type normally?
Have y'all relogged yet?
I cannot
Yeah,
use
so
it outside of
that
that.
might be
It's going to my URLs as well.
Yeah. Seems like a
Restart my computer real
hotkey.
quick.
It shows up and not loaded, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It will load automatically when it's needed.
Okay, so pretty much you just import it and then you're done.
Yep, that's it.
Yep.
All right, sweet.
Yeah, it's called the Mechatorque in-vehicle player name announcer. That's all it does. It just out announces your name over and over and over again if you're in a robot.
Did anyone else get this week, or it stopped at 762?
Try to
Oh
reload it
my
again.
god.
Everyone else got it.
Mine kept
I
stopping.
posted a
when I
direct
was-
link. You can try importing.
Yeah,
it
so
from there.
that did that for me as well. So I just downloaded from Discord.
I posted the actual link into Discord in the
Go on to
general
Dis-
chat. Go to
Thank
that
you.
one.
I also posted like a 30-second video that shows the how to do the robot mechanic. So if you're not sure, just watch it real quick.
Alright, supposedly it's done. Be right back.
Well, Blizzard stole my loot.
Can we reload, or do we actually have to log out for week orders?
You shouldn't have to reload. Like if you already have the add-on installed, right? You could just
Yeah, yeah.
import it, and that should be fine.
Okay.
So there's only two at a time until, say, we fail and it gets out of control, or what? Like it starts at two?
What are you referring to?
Well, the robots, like there's three up, but only two of them will get. Them?
Are
How's that
you
work?
even sure what you're saying?
So if those people die, like Boo, Chili, and Dusky, I think it was Dusky, got stepped on, well, that's two less robots that can get deactivated.
Okay.
We jump in a robot as soon as we're shrunk, or we have to wait for a green light.
As soon as you're shrunk, if you can, because the two robots will already be out well ahead of time, and there might actually be four by the time the first people are shrunk. So you just want to make sure you get to the sides immediately. I'll try to call out when the world enlarger actually is about ready to happen. That way players can sort of spread out from one another and don't move, and let the small people move to get into the
Hey,
robot.
Pills, I have a brief suggestion.
Yep.
Just in case two of them do happen to be on one side, do you think we should add one more marker on each side? That way you can say,
sure.
you know, that one on that one.
Small or solid idea.
Yeah, I can't type in anything. Like, if I press a key, I get like 14 random keystrokes through my computer.
Have you tried unplugging your keyboard and plugging it back in?
Yeah, a few times. No luck.
That's strange.
Reboot.
Alright,
you
bro,
have any
yeah,
hot-
hard restart my computer already.
What the fuck?
Do you have any hotkey
Oh,
programs?
wait, what kind of keyboard is it?
Corsair.
Any macros assigned to it?
No, I don't have any macros assigned to the keyboard. No buttons are being pressed. I don't know what hotkeys would be like. It just started happening when I clicked that weak aura. Like, I got a
Yeah,
bunch of
but
errors and it started happening.
it shouldn't be affecting you outside of the game. Have you
Well-
tried checking for an update for your driver for Corsair? You might
That's what
also
happened.
have to just uninstall and reinstall it completely.
Are you able to still keep going even without typing though, Lon?
Probably not, because when he pushes one, it pushes a whole bunch of other keys for him. So you
Oh, I
wouldn't
see.
be
So
able
when
to
you
use
push.
Yeah, I
So
won't
when
be
you
able to
push.
all.
I see.
So he pushes F, that's like pushing 1. So you just have to figure out what keys correspond with 1, 2, 3.
it. Nah, it pushes like a bunch of keys.
That's not what's happening.
What's happening?
No, what he was saying wasn't happening. What you said was happening. It's just doing random keystroke. It's not like it's shuffling.
Well, there you go. You just typed in I don't know. Oh yeah, wow.
See?
And that was it. Does it?
That's pretty fucking weird, dude. I don't know what to tell
Wow.
you.
Any keys on your keyboard?
Not too much jizz on a keyboard. It's fucking
Is it doing it just in WoW, or is it doing it like in Notepad too?
You need to aim away from your keyboard, bro.
Sometimes you just can't stop, you know?
True.
Lana, let us know if it's still happening inside of Notepad.
That under the desk is cut.
He already said it was happening outside of WoW.
That's something. Just roll your face on the keys and try to unfucking.
Jesus.
Stalagmites.
I'm just gonna
fucking stab your leg when you
Okay,
sit
well,
down.
while he steps off, let's just get another poll on. We just can't wait for this one person. Let's keep going. Ready, check.
We got some AFKs.
Oh, that's right.
I want to have him.
He's
Oh, no.
offline.
Ohm is AFK. Ohm, wake up, bro.
All
All that jizz talk.
Sorry, I'm back.
Okay,
Oh,
let's go.
there he is.
Let's go.
Here we go. Got them all hot and bothered.
Yeah. Focus, focus,
Four.
focus.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, here comes the robots and then the Buster Cannon right afterwards. Buster Cannon coming. Watch out. Don't be in that. Oh, can we drill up?
Really? We're just gonna take him
sorry.
right into the.
Giggle charge, people. We want to run that.
Jesus,
Stuff is happening. And then he's gonna do another blaster cannon. Careful here, guys. Blast cannon coming up. Jesus, you guys need to get hit by that.
Dude, give him a break. That thing is only fucking huge.
Gigavolt charge is happening now. Just try not to like move the boss so that the splash damage from him. Okay, shrunk. Watch out for shrunk people.
Where's he bringing him?
Get into a bot, please.
Oh, there's no
Can we
available
red?
bot.
You're green.
Can we? Can we yellow?
Play green. Blue.
IFAP, you're
Yellow.
red.
IFAP, you're red. Yellow.
What am I?
Red.
Lee, did you get that weak ore? Gigavolt charge and then blast off.
I'm gonna. Alright.
Move him!
Blaster cannon is coming. Watch out, everybody. He's literally emoting it into the direction he's firing.
You got like some of the most mobile tanks, and
Nah, we are. World Enlarged Shrunk people are happening now. Careful, folks, careful. Get into your bots. Don't step on people. Don't move.
Purple.
Callisto purple. Callisto red. Callisto blue.
High five. Purple. Yellow. Red.
Nice job, guys.
You can control your bot too. Remember that. Or run away from
Jewels
it.
green. Green. Purple. Green. Red. Sorry.
Oh.
Whoops.
Thanks.
Red again.
Oh dear.
Oh boy. Keep Jules up. Fucking colorblind people are leading the.
Oh, yeah. I only see in black and white. I want to call the colors.
World Enlarger is happening now. People are gonna get shrunk. Careful.
Like no one's getting.
Sheep.
Alberticus yellow.
Can we blue?
Alberticus purple.
Can we green?
Alberticus
Watch out for the
blue.
sheep, guys. Back off from the sheep.
Can we purple? Sex green.
Watch out for the sheep.
Sex purple. That one green.
Sex green.
Oh.
Sex. Yep.
Okay, like half our raid shrunk, so please be careful moving around.
Yep. Stop moving around if you're big. Stop moving around if you're big. Thank you.
I got stunned by a shrunk player running over me too, so
Yep.
watch out for
Don't. Okay, just avoid this stuff. This is really slow moving, so you guys should be able to dodge this shit.
Strong players don't stun each other.
No, like I shrunk. He might
I'm
have
running
been
over
shrunk,
people over and over again. They're fine.
Okay, just kill this boss. We have to lust, please. Lust. Buster cannon, watch out.
That thing you really have to be out of the way.
Burn this guy down. Push, push, push. Off, and then Buster cannon. Watch out. Avoided.
Alright, I'm taking him a turn.
What's the name of it?
Blast off is happening again. Okay, shrinking is happening now. People have safe spots and get no bots.
Crazy.
Turn him.
Crazy yellow. Crazy
Yellow.
blue.
Turn him. Purple.
Good job, guys. Almost done here. Buster cannon is right afterwards. You want to dodge the. Good job. You guys are not.
Don't be so.
How was the hits on this thing, healers? Like, how is this feeling?
Just good.
Now that people know how to dodge, it's a lot easier.
Well, plus we ended up grabbing spice.
Gave them too much credit.
Yeah, here comes the Buster cannon. Hope you all take this. Good job, Mechatork dead. Okay. Much better with that weak aura.
Still kill him.
You are still dying to the dot, careful.
Wow. Oh, Howie, congratulations.
Oh,
Already
nice.
called it.
Oh my.
It's because I hit the Buster Cannons. I was using it for running power, and you guys all got mad at me. This is my reward right here.
Nice.
Enough! That's one
Well, good job, guys.
Alliance hero down. But I want your blades.
Karak with a 390 weapon.
Move!
Bet you that's
No
that's
way.
it for you.
That's
It didn't sound like it was awesome to you.
Hold this ground, 7th Legion. We need to get our ships away.
By the way, I think we got to do something about spreading out healers on that. I ran really far to get rid of one of those charges where we have to hide behind the rock, and I died. I don't think I was in range of any healers.
Probably weren't in
Well, it
light
wasn't
sight.
range. It was just you were on the other side of the rock. I was running to you.
Yeah, I mean, I survived the. Yeah, but I mean, I survived.
Line of sight's a thing.
Yeah, so I survived the explosion when I was behind the rock, and I ran out, and as I was running to try and re-engage, is when I died.
Use a
That's
cooldown.
just because we wanted you to die.
That makes sense.
All right, let's pull trash. Pull trash. Pull trash. Pull trash. Pull trash. Pull
Okay,
trash.
start
Pull
clearing
trash. Pull
trash.
trash. Pull trash. Pull trash. Pull trash.
One.
Shit off. You're just gonna explain it all anyway.
Good work, guys. Third pull, right?
Something like that.
Commander broadside.
Can't pull.
The person marked is
Oh,
charged.
looks like Spicy's given up for this headpiece. Roll 100 if you need the male headpiece.
I need this blockade broken and these docks secured. You should have never challenged the might of Kultiris, horde scum!
We're not here to taunt them. Focus on the ritual. We must ensure all our people make it out.
Oh, we will.
Congrats, Sex Tank.
Doesn't mean I can't enjoy myself.
Oh my gosh, big heals, big heals, holy shit.
Whatever ritual those Kultirans are attempting.
What is happening?
I don't know.
Are they too
He's
close?
jumping. He's chaining.
Yeah, I think they're might be too close.
Okay. Yeah, spread them out. They're not doing it now.
Sexy tank, I'll give it to you after.
Yeah.
I'll give it to you right now.
I think they were too close and they had a buff.
Yeah. Now we know.
One died, so.
This is
Call it which side you're getting in the future, Fat.
Say that again.
Don't say one.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you say that.
Oh, just call it which one you're gonna grab.
Yeah, like we did in Old Year. Same shit.
That's a really nice waste. Also,
What the heck? Is Tia Goblin?
Perk, are you? Goblin.
Honor and
Alright, I'm going, oh wait, we gotta clear this side over here first.
Do we?
Crit haste so sexy.
Alright, I'm going, I'll go right side.
I don't understand this.
I think the raid can get on one side. The raid gets on one side. On the left side. Raid on the left. Turn them. Yeah, pull yours further out.
I'm pulling mine all the way over here.
Okay.
But go help them over there. Someone stay around for heals. Actually, I don't even need it.
Be interesting to read up on that these ads.
Yeah, I don't think distance made a difference.
It's just damage applied to a random enemy. Like it literally says
Might need
that.
to stack. Yeah, they got Storm Call or whatever.
Crazy.
I guess we're just gonna have to fucking beat them up real fast, that's all.
Hold up, hold up, pulls. Get some res though.
Yeah, cannon did that up.
They summoned a nasty thing. I don't care what that monstrosity is. Bring it
Slow
down,
back, yep.
champions.
Nope. Okay.
Pat's incoming. Are we pulling or what?
Yeah, pull these guys. And just pull them back.
Just bring them all together. I thought we were pulling them back. Pull them back some more.
Yeah, pull them back as a path. There's gonna come back this way.
Back, 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 back. Okay, I'll do it.
Nice.
Yeah, that's what you're supposed to do. Oh, that's
See if you
not.
can grab these two before the pather gets here.
Nope, you're not.
Oh, he's
He's
aggroed. Stack up on him. Let's see. Smoke him down. Cleave everything up.
These fucking paladins. Stupid paladins.
There you go. Damn it, how he's stealing my engineering. Oh, that's not fun.
If you step in those, you get a haste buff.
Has that worked
I like
once?
haste buff. Oh yeah. The first
Yes.
pull
Oh
of
yeah.
the fight. On Tuesday.
Did it?
I felt worried.
Mhm. I did it. Remember?
I don't.
I told
Alright.
everybody to stack up. Oh hey, I'm a goblin.
Oh, here we go. Wait, this is boss. Never mind.
Like,
Little low now.
I think this is all trash. We had to hop on those.
This is
birds,
trash, yeah. This is trash.
Mm.
Like, well, we start the fight when we get onto the ships.
Didn't Lotto have a weak auras like this before?
Soldier had a weak auras issue in Odir. That was fucking him up.
Okay. This fight, as you can see on the angry assignments, ta-da, there's a whole bunch of text there. I'm not going to go over all of it, but I am going to tell you that this is a roughly, well, I guess on heroic it's a 2-phase or a 3-phase fight, but this is a 2-phase fight. I don't believe they switch on normal. So we're not even, see all these 2 ships over there, they're channeling energy into this boss. If the boss ever reaches 100% energy, we wipe, we die. Just instant death. Destroys the harbor, we lose the game, we roll alliance. The raid needs to split up into 2 different groups. Right ship, left ship. Each has their own little mini boss. If you look at the pterodactyls that are to either side, don't touch them, please. That'll start the encounter. Actually, it will not start the encounter, but those that touch the right one are going to go to the right ship. Those that touch the left one are going to the left ship. each one of the little bosses have their various abilities. You can look them on the left and right hand side, etc. Take a look if you like. This is how I've set up the groups. So take a look. Group 1, 3, and 5 are going to go on left. Group 2, 4, and 6 are going to go on right. Except for I need a tank over there. Here, 1 second. I'm in 4.
2, 4, and 6. Wait, where?
1 second.
One odd, left, even.
Well, I thought left was odd.
2, 3, 4, 5.
It is. That's what I just said. You just repeated it.
It's been 5 healers.
Correct.
Check whisper pills.
Okay, thanks. Alvin Mord on right. Perfect. Okay, everybody else is good. All right. So groups 1, 3, and 5 are going to go on left. Groups 2, 4, and 6 are going to go right.
Okay.
Check your assignments because it matters to everybody. If yeah, you can go across
Don't
the
move
room.
once
Just
you're
don't
over
move.
there.
Just don't move once you're over there. You can back up, but just don't go forward, please.
I'm sorry, you said 1, 3, and 5 left.
Yep.
Yes.
1, 3, and 5 left. Okay, so as you all can see, this is a very small battlefield that we're on, right? Look on your angry assignments that I've posted, and just take a look if you're on the left ship, or there's some things that you need to be concerned about, right? That you see. I'll give you a moment to read it. When we go into heroic, go into heroic. Go ahead.
Can you share it again, please? It's not showing.
Sure.
Okay, how do I pull it up manually?
There you go. Do you see it now?
No. How do I pull it up?
/AA. Those of you that installed angry assignments should see it. Okay, take a look at your information. In heroic, we're gonna have to learn both sides because the bosses are gonna switch boats once they reach 50. We need to keep the bosses kind of at constant health. They can't
Yeah,
can't
we have
die
to be
before the
even.
other. Before the other. Otherwise, the other boss will come to the other ship without. So one side will have to fight 2 bosses if both aren't at 50. Both aren't as close to 50% as possible. Anyway, once we beat both these mini bosses, we take our little transporters back to the dock where we're gonna face this big old elemental. Phase 2. We're going to group up, but we're not stack on one another, and the reason why is there's these debuffs that you're going to throw on the ground. Someone's going to be having some like pools, like sea swirls on themselves. You use the sea swirls to sort of drop like these, or to remove like the seaweed that's on the ground, the kelp. And I did mention that, Proxy, yep. The ads are going to spawn once all the kelp is destroyed off the ground. Some like mini elementals. You just need to switch off the boss and kill the elementals. Tanks swap on ad spawns and drop their initial debuffs. You'll see it when it pops up. We'll give it a few shots. It's not super hard. It's just the boat. The boats are kind of hectic and frantic.
Turn them, we'll call percentage and just keep up with each other, okay?
Yeah, sure.
Alright.
Can you wait for me to get back on the boat?
Did you click the portal?
What?
What do you mean back on the boat?
I just couldn't take it anymore and jumped off this side and died.
Oh yeah, don't jump off the boat. You'll die. Drill, you're supposed to take your freaking pee break some other time. Okay, waiting for Drilla. This is why we take breaks, folks.
Baby bladder.
When nature calls.
You go at the 5-minute break.
There's a big ass boss in front of me. I don't know if I can make it back. Oh, never mind.
Just
Never mind.
you got it.
Talk to the birds.
You need someone to hold your hand?
Yeah, can you jump in the water and come get me?
Alright.
Angry assignment says we drop the stuff off at the markers, and there are no markers.
Yeah, there's no markers here. Where the hell are the markers at?
Stuff what? Stuff the stuff off what do you mean?
And left ship it gives a star and nipple, but they're not on the ship. Where do we need to put them?
Let me fix it.
Excuse me. Pardon me.
All right, drill us back, so we're all ready. What is that shade right there just chilling?
Okay. Ready when you are.
Here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2.
Remember,
1.
excessive talking is going to confuse people because remember, one side can't see what the other side is. Just remember, just try not to stand and shit. If you get crackling lightning, run into the far end of the ray. Yep, there you go.
Pay attention to the blue orb.
Adds up, left boat, right boat, sorry.
Maybe don't drop those right there.
71%. You turn on.
We're at 64.
Guys, pick up DPS left boat. Right boat, slow down a little bit.
Run that out.
We're at 59.
46.
44.
Oh, right side, slow down. Or the left side, you gotta pick it up some.
Yeah, we'll just slow down.
We're at 50 even.
Oh, yeah, we're at 35. My boat, back off. Just auto.
In heroic, we're.
I can distribute the groups a little better next.
Shit, I fell off.
Oh, you're dead.
Guys, practice mechanics if we're just not going to DPS over here. Move the blue circles to the outside of the boat. Don't keep them in the middle.
35%.
If you get a blue circle over you, the whole raid sort of should be stacked up on one side of the boat, and I'm sorry, the middle. When you see a blue circle for the rest of the raid, try to step away from the rest of Yep.
We're at 27.
21. We're at 20. We're just auto attacking.
Jesus.
I think the people on the other side were the ones of Wom Somni group, which were our kill group, which is the ones with the highest DPS.
Yeah.
That's why.
We have an ad.
We're at 12.
Run that out.
We're at 4%.
Just stop DPS.
Okay, we're matched.
Yeah, they're pretty close too.
Yeah, finish them off now.
Done.
Right.
Okay.
Done.
Take the portal. Back to the boat or back to the docks. Okay, spread out. But do not stack. Step out of that. Yep, there you go. If you have a blue swirly over your area, you can take those and clean up the kelp on the ground.
When are we lusting?
You can lust now.
Why would you do that?
Something about that.
Kill the ad, kill the ad. You can grip, you can stun.
Grab.
Grip it back.
How we grip it.
He's immune to stun.
You can CC
I'm
it.
dead.
You are. Never mind. Sorry, you're my only DK that I know of. I used to be able to do it.
I would have if I died to the silent circle.
So we're not cleaning up the kelps at all.
Yeah, no one's cleaning up.
I'm looking for I'm calling this. So Sea Storm.
Somebody's cleaning up.
Someone should have it right now. Yeah, someone's cleaning it up. I can't tell who though. get the ad back. Kill the ad. So whoever has Sea Storm buff, you want to run it back as far as possible. That way the ad takes longer to get back.
Can't do anything with the ad.
We're supposed to be soaking these things, guys.
Yeah, we're dead.
You got 4 stacks.
Oh, that's awesome.
Never mind.
So you can slow the ads.
Yeah, slow.
You definitely can't yank them. See, I tried. They're not moving.
And this is where we die.
Just keep going. Let's see what as far as we can. So Storm's Will is a 10-second debuff on a random player that allows them to clear frozen tide pool void zones before expiring, spawning in energize storm.
By the way, Melee, his hitbox is fucking huge. You don't have to stand right on top of him.
Alright, I'm switching the groups around.
Yeah, let's even that shit out, huh?
No, I swore, I might have misread it, but I swore the note said that the right drops the debuff in the center. We're dropping them on the edges.
Yeah, the note says the center, but that didn't work out too well.
I mean, if everybody did center, then it would give us the entire perimeter to move around. But if we're doing it on one side, then that's fine too. But I thought I read that.
Yeah, it does say center.
If you drop it off on the sides, and it gets in the way of people reaching the ad when it comes, right?
Yeah.
So we drop it all in the middle, then we should have no problems getting
No,
to the ad.
drop it in the
but, like,
corners.
people just kind of spread all over the place, and I don't think half the people realize you had a blue marker over their head. So
Just drop
yeah,
it in
pretty messy.
corners rather than on the sides. That would stay out of the way.
We can try that too, yeah.
We can go for corners.
Oh wait, you're redoing stuff. How long is it?
Are you gonna call when you want kelp to be dispelled off you?
Okay, so phase 2. Sea Swells. All players splash 4 yards of damage and drop a frozen tide pool void. Storm's Whale. 10-second debuff on a random player that allows them to clear the frozen tide pool void zones before expiring. And at the end of it, it spawns an app. So basically, if you get that, just clean up as many tide pool zones as you can, but run it as far out as you can. The Energizer ad moves toward the boss. Upon reaching, channels energy after dying, drops Energized Remnant. The Energized Remnant is for Heroic one. Kelp Wrap Fist, debuff applied to tank. When it expires, apply 10% increased damage taken, debuff to nearby enemies. And then Ire of the Deep. Void zones need to be soaked. Damage split between players soaking. Number of zones increases throughout the phase. So what do those look like? The Ire of the Deeps.
They are big and they're blue.
They're giant blue balls with a giant blue circle under it that slowly descends down, like the orb on Zekvaz.
Great.
But it's a bigger circle.
Okay, so I've split up the groups a little bit better. You may have been moved. So again, look at your groups.
My wife got a chuckle out of giant blue balls.
Yep. Group 1, 3, and 5 on left. Group 2, 4, and 6 on right. I have changed the groups around. Please check your group.
Can we get a quick macro check for the paladins for their wing?
I put you all in one group for you, except for Avatar. You're all on the same
Okay.
ship.
No, we're all here.
I'll put you all in the same group.
Even's going right.
Hey, Pill, so on the left boat here, so I got this big swirly around me and I ran it off to the edge. I mean, that's where I died. Pretty early on.
So that ability, it is called on the left side. Marks a random. Yeah, it's called Crackling Lightning. Marks a random player. 4 seconds later, deals pulse of AOE damage, then a thunderous boom, which triggers a 12-yard silence AOE effect. So you just need to step away from everybody, and everybody needs to step away from you. So on the left side boat, if you see like swirling around somebody, just get the fuck away from them as far as you can.
Gotcha.
Same thing with a tank and whatnot.
Hey, Pills.
Yeah.
Can you come back to the platform? Because we should be using Plague Wrap to debuff the ad so the ad takes massive more damage and is slow. Okay, so the tanking debuff, Wrapped Fist, that stacks, is a magic debuff that can be dispelled, causing Plague Wrapping, which then increases the damage done to nearby creatures, aka the ad, by 10% per stack. So the ad should be spawned in the same location. The tank that's tanking the boss should switch. The tank runs back, kelp wrapping is dispelled onto that ad, aka increasing the damage done to that ad by 40% or whatever. So there's and it's gonna slow the ad. So we need to have like a skull that the storm wails, which is the overcharge the player inflicting damage and on expiration spawns a creature. That needs to be marked. Then the off tank is going to taunt off, and the tank that has the debuff needs to come back, be dispelled next to that ad, causing it to take increased damage.
Yeah, we're talking about that return in Maya right now.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, so the off tank, I mean, once we get 4 or 5 stacks of that shit on us and we tank swap, then like say I got it, I'm gonna run back in front of one of those ads, I'm gonna call for a dispel, and then you guys fucking take it off me and it should fuck.
The only issue is with that, make sure you're not standing on top of like raid or anything when it's dispelled, because it will debuff the whole raid.
Hey, I thought, what type of debuff is it? Because we never.
It's magic.
Myself. It is magic. Okay.
Yep.
It's a little. I'll call it, and so try to stay away from whoever tank is calling for it. Raid. If you see
something, just stay away from the ad until that debuff gets dropped on top of it. You know.
Yeah.
Try something on the pier.
Try something to what?
Try something on the pier. Since we're already kind of split into right and left, can we try and hug right and left while we're on the pier? Just kind of stagger vertically outwards. You know, the range guys. Obviously, the melee can't really do it. Us range guys can probably do that and try and keep a nice clear area in the center.
Yeah.
I put a triangle and a diamond on my boat. Try to drop your circle stuff like right around that area. Q.
Do it. All right, here we go.
Right.
Wait, drill it.
Cat. Drilling cat.
I'm here.
Okay,
awesome.
Here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You must be taught a lesson. No escape from the sky fury.
90%.
Curse those who defy you.
80%. Actually, 78.
Ad right boat.
70%.
Move her. Move her.
64%.
Or we're at 54. We could, right side slow down a bit.
Okay, just do mechanics, folks. Tank will get to their side.
$53.
We're at 40.
Ad on right side.
Yeah, I'm not really feeling trying to drop all this stuff in the corners. It gets a little...
40%.
Well, right side, slow down, slow down, slow down. We're at 20%.
We're at 27. Come heroic is when it's 50% is when it matters.
Get that out. Thank you.
How are you looking?
We're at 6%.
Burn it.
Yeah, just go. It doesn't matter normal, but
No, it still does because she'll channel to them.
Sorry, get your teleporter out.
Do we have to kill this ad or just?
that's a good question. See
Hey,
if we
you
just
can
go.
kill it out.
Doesn't die.
Use the sides range. Okay, Storm's Fall. Soak that, everybody. Get in some.
I only need like 3.
Alright, so Eternum has the thing. Can you see it, bro?
Yeah, I can now. I'm a little bit more range.
How many stacks you got?
Adds up.
On it.
Adds.
I'm on top of the
I
ad.
got him.
Dispel me. Dispel Eternum.
Good.
Someone get the orb and clear up this crap, please. Go ahead and taunt him. I got 5 stacks.
On the ad.
Watch it. The ad's coming back.
I'm going.
He already dispelled him.
Oh.
People need to communicate. It's not hard.
Alright, make sure we wait for the dispel call before we...
Anyone has the debuff to clear this ship, please. Oh,
Crazy
crazy line! Wait, run everywhere! Run everywhere! Just run everywhere! Keep going.
Taunt it off you.
Run back further. Run back further.
Alright, dispel me. Dispel me.
Alright, turn. You want to grab...
Adds in the back.
Alright, dispel IFAP.
Oof.
Can we clear the shit?
People standing where I was dispelled?
No, I think the orb dropped. Yeah, the orb.
There's so much stuff in the ground.
Yeah. Okay, it's the way.
I have a soul.
Don't release. Okay. So, what are we thinking on this platform, guys? Talk to me.
We got to try and control the poop that we're leaving.
No, we
Okay.
need better to clean
So
it
we're
up.
keeping the middle clear, like this little area here. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. So for example, here I'll put a mark on me. I show an example. I know it's not going to be perfect, but if we can all kind of aim to do this, I have a star on my head. So if we have like group 2, 4, and 6 hugging right, so group 2 should be melee. We'll stack them up front. Group 4 is going to be midfield, kind of like where you are now, and then group 6 will be further back here. And when we get a dot, or when we get poop, we'll leave it there, and then we just sidestep right to the edge of it, and then leave. And that way we can leave the next one. It's all controlled. So that way, if we're all staggered and we're all staged vertically from the boss back towards where we are, we can kind of control where we're putting it and leave the center for when it gets chaotic. I'm referring more specifically to range. Obviously, melee has to spread out in the front there.
Okay, I'm looking at the limit guide, right? They recommend
Stop
having
looking
2
at stupid
stacks,
shit.
A melee stack and a range stack, and then like tanks and melee stack on this side. They drop their shit off in like a little tight pattern, like a little tight triangle pattern. And range does the same thing, but back here, and then
Sure.
and for the Storm's Whale, drop it off back here.
It's kind of like Final Boss on Freehold when you stack for the fire.
Yeah, kinda.
There's a maximum distance that ad is going to spawn, which is pretty much right where the Hellstone thing is. I don't think it'll spawn all the way back out.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
ranged
I
DPS needs to stack farther up here.
Yeah, I tiger dashed all the way back after I cleared stacks, and I took it all the way to Skull, and it appeared directly on top of these braziers. Like it like clipped to here.
Yeah, it has a set distance, so if range needs to scoot farther up so that way tanks can get dispelled, hopefully as soon as the ad spawns, because they did have 5 stacks, each ad did. So that was 50% increased damage.
Yeah, so let's do this. I will create those markers real quick here. Melee, does it have a huge hitbox?
Yeah, it's pretty fucking massive.
Okay, great. So initially, can you guys just start off on these sides? So if you're right boat, you go on the right side. If you're on left boat, you go on this left side here. Just kind of stagger into these little groups here, and see if you can, like once you drop your poopies off, right? You can move in a little bit closer to here, and that way on the other side. Lana, did you get your shit fixed?
Don't jinx it, but yes.
Yes. Welcome to the team. We missed you.
Pills. I posted the diagram of the limit guide on general chat.
Yeah, the range, yeah. Yeah. Great. So yeah, range on one side. Yeah, I guess that would work, yeah. Okay, let's do that then. Let's see if we can keep it neater.
Where's range stacking up when we get off the boats?
Okay. So what we'll do is that. So right when we get range and healers on where Nipple's jumping right now, then all the melee will just be on square. And you're just gonna move right. Each time we're just gonna move, stack up to the right, move again to the right, move again, move to the right, and on, and you're just gonna go back and forth.
We can keep it even tighter than that.
Yeah, but it's okay. Let's just see it for now. I think it'll be enough to clean it. Lana? Lana, are you there?
Yeah, just internet connection problems.
No big deal.
It's just not my night.
Should we
We're just waiting for him.
designate a single healer to dispel it?
Proxy, it's up to you. Proxy there.
Yeah, I'm here. I think if we all have the decursive, it's just first
Well, I
come,
think
first serve on that.
someone had, so wait for the tank to call it though.
Well, yeah.
I mean, we can all dispel it. We can all see who needs it, but
Yeah. I mean,
one person.
The other thing though is if we all have decursive, it stops us from actually wasting the mana on it if somebody beats us to it. So it shouldn't be that big of a deal.
You just having trouble loading, Lana?
When my computer first turns on, sometimes it DCs a few times, so I should be good now.
So I'd like you to go on the right boat, Lana.
Got it.
Okay, everyone get on their boats. Yes.
Nobody on the, well, okay. Partially of the right boat does not have battle shout. Well, actually, a lot of our melee DPS do not have battle shout on the right.
How about now?
No, it's not gonna reach. We're gonna have to come back to the pier, or you're gonna have to come over here.
Everybody back.
I'll come there.
Nope, everybody back on the pier. Everybody back in.
Jesus.
Get your battle shout. I'm gonna drop a cauldron.
Why? We have 20 minutes.
And a feast.
I think it's early for a feast.
Nah, I think we got it. We have plenty of feasts. Let's get it killed.
Eternum.
Yo.
On our right boat, does it alternate? So like the first one comes out, then the second one comes out, and then the first one's despawning by the time the third one comes.
What are you talking about?
The little blue circle-y things.
Oh, fuck! I have no idea, dude.
Because it looks like we could probably go like maybe corner and then center and just go back and forth between sides with the boss or something. Because I think it's despawning, but I'm not 100% sure because they're just kind of going everywhere right now.
Yes, they do eventually.
Oh, last time when we dropped it off like on the sides in the corner mostly, it was kind of blocking the path of the ads. Like you basically had to step in it.
Right.
So I think that's why the guide says to drop it off in the middle.
Yeah, I think center it, just overlap.
Yeah, just like get in as tight as you can on middle when you have the blue arrow, right? And then
Well,
I'll try
there's
to have
gonna be a second wave, right? So should we go like middle and then pillars, like the mast or whatever? So that way it's keeping the sides clear. So middle, then mast, then middle. Because we're gonna have two waves. Because the first wave's not gonna clear when the second wave comes out. I know that much.
What were you thinking?
Like, okay, so yeah, exactly. So skull and then X, or skull and then this one here that's right beside us, one of the two.
Oh, where the access is a little bit wider, so.
Yeah, that works.
Okay, we ready? Bolano, are you here?
Yes.
Go. Your flask, get your flasks.
How we
Soldier, Drilla. Soldier. Soldier.
I'm back to sleep.
Soldier.
Alright, what happened? I'm back.
Ready? Let's go.
All right, here we go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You must be taught a lesson. No escape from the sky.
If it's swirly on the ground, get it out. Get it out.
Bad, right? It's on lock.
We're at 71%.
Yeah, we're right there.
We need to get to 50 at the same time. Anything after that doesn't matter.
A blue arrow on top of your head, people on the right side, because you're just fucking competition. Markers are there for a reason.
Alright, we just hit 48%.
Okay, we're right with you.
Okay, good.
Add right side.
Running out.
20%.
Brother is just a little bit behind.
10.
We're at 13.
Alright.
Stop on sister. Stop on sister. Stop DPS on sister.
We're 7, 6. Go ahead and
Finish him off.
Burn. Take the portal. Okay, ranged on star, melee on square.
What the heck? I'm stuck going back and forth.
Oh, I taunted a turn. I saw right before you did.
Oh, it's all good. It's all good.
Sorry about
Forward.
that.
Move to the side. Move.
Nice.
We got a less.
I got hit with lag. Hold on.
What happened there? Alright, go ahead and take him and turn him. Alright, dispel. I thought.
This ad is up.
The ad's already on him.
I read the deep. So.
Got him. Got him tap.
Yeah, he's dead. You want me to take him?
Hurric, you gotta run this around. Yep. Hurric.
Melee
Far
top
back.
right corner.
Dispelled. Hit him. Dispelled.
Adds up.
Got a hand of hindrance on it.
Fire of the deep is coming up. She's got a soak. It's coming up. Storm as well. Run around.
Turn of the deep. Soak.
Is your ad down? I turn.
Run that ad out.
Turn around.
Cat running out. Nope. Wrong one. Adds up.
Like, use the portal. I don't fucking understand.
I found. Do we need to dispose?
I'm dead.
Yes.
Someone
It's too
already.
late. It's too late.
Someone already did.
That's okay.
That was my revival.
That's alright. You taking the ad in the middle there is
Swipe.
going to be a problem.
Let's just wipe. Let's swipe.
Like, there's a portal right there.
Wipe. So what
There's
happened
also-
on the range is we just need to spread out a
Yes,
little.
there's time.
That's why all 7 of us, I think, died at once. Just
Nobody
loosely-
moved out.
Yeah, loosely stacked and move to the right.
Don't release.
Don't release, everybody. Don't release. Okay.
When people
everybody.
did move, though, they kind of like fanned out a little bit too much, I think.
Yeah, Kat. No, you did everything right. Just when you're near the end of your timer, just run it out, like out of this area. Like you were clear. I was watching. You were clearing kelp. I just don't think you were watching your timer. But you did everything else right.
Empty out the cauldron.
Kills.
Yep.
I tried for the melee stack. You know how in that diagram, right? They want you to move like in a pretty tight triangle, like right here.
I see.
And like I was all the way back here, and I could still melee the boss. So
Great. Yeah. Our ranged, we died. We were all very, very packly tight, and we just didn't move out, or it just hit us all at once.
We were packly tight or tightly packed?
No,
Same difference.
Packly tight.
You said what it meant.
It's getting late. I dropped a feast down, guys. If you're not eating, I don't know what you're doing.
I didn't hear the call.
Jules, can I get Battle Shell, please? And Mord, can I get Fort?
Get your boat. After that,
Thanks. Yeah, if you die on the boat, you can't take a res, so you have to run back.
people on the left boat, if you get the swirlies on your ground, run into the corner, tank if you see a swirly, just be far away from this side. Eternum, are you on the left boat?
I'm on the right side.
You're on the right side. Okay, so a FAP, if you see a swirly on someone, they're supposed to run it over here where you're standing.
Yep.
If you can try to run it to the opposite corner
side. Yeah.
each time, that is bueno for everybody. Helps healers and DPS out.
They don't. Hold on, I'm putting marker.
Yeah, there you go. That's perfect. Just one. That's fine. That's the designated zone.
That's where you drop it, guys. Left side.
Yep. Going ready. This is the kill, guys.
No, it's not. We didn't even get close.
Here we go, guys. Let's do it.
And we're lusting is pretty much as soon
5,
as we go on that
4,
second boss, right?
3,
Or the big
2,
boss.
On the docks, yeah.
1.
You have made a grave mistake. Let the skies rip you apart.
Go drop it off at orange.
Either way, just that side of the boat.
As long as you're okay. Oh, I'll get up. We're at 75%.
And
right. Go on the right boat. I don't know what's so hard about dropping this shit off at the markers, but try and do it, please.
We're at 63.
We're at 59.
Okay.
We're good. We're doing good.
We are at 55.
Release? No, not here. How
Come on.
ironically.
Do you think I have movement abilities? I'm a Death Knight.
Yep.
I was as close as I was going.
Yep. Nice play one.
add.
Alright, we're at 46.
God.
We're at 30.
Oh, I'm sorry, what?
30.
Sister needs to pick it up.
Yeah, 32.
Our next Q base.
20.
25.
Hold up, brother. DPS just a teeny bit.
18.
Almost with.
We're at 10.
Yep. Hold up on brother. Right side. Hold.
Just scratch your nose or something.
No more DPS left side. We're at 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
Full side is fine.
Go.
Okay, take your portal.
Carry me. Feel a cold coming.
What?
Sorry, go ahead and pick it up first.
Okay,
That's because they weren't even.
They need to get even. That's right. Do what you can. Okay, remember your corners.
Alright, I'm on bot.
Move to square. Move.
Alright, go ahead and take him.
All the way in the back. Keep going, Pat.
There he is. I got Dispel Fap. Blow up the ad. Thank you.
Melee group, switch the ad.
How many stacks you gotta turn him?
Storm's Whale, Heroic. Keep it clean, guys.
I'm not feeling the cross like that. So.
Right, you, okay. Oh, there's
Adds
an ad
up,
up.
Adds up.
Come
Adds up.
on.
Dispel me, dispel me. That move back. Adds here.
Okay, go.
So there's no reason.
Dispel IFAP.
Yeah, this is done.
Alright, and down. Take sure some kelp in the front if we could would be nice. Thank you.
Like, what's
That's
the
in the
tank
back.
doing?
That's in the back.
Go ahead to spell it now. Spell it now.
When you're ready, grab them and turn.
We had some cleaning up front.
Bad.
Hold on. Okay, I'm going to him. Dispel IFAB.
Two ads. Oof.
Spell Eternum.
I'm back on boss. Those ad.
Let's see me the wipe right here. Catastrophic tides. He's at 100 energy. Here comes the wipe, and boom.
Yeah. If we have one more in us, then I like to not move across like that. That just makes things really messy.
Okay.
Just try to follow the guide because his melee hitbox is just massive.
Yeah, you can melee hit him from probably right about here, where I'm jumping up and down.
Can I get res if I'm on the boat? No, yeah.
No. Just release.
I put down markers melee. You can like basically go in a triangle pattern to like drop all our shit off.
That requires people you having coordination,
together,
which they
right?
don't. So ain't gonna happen.
You can hit him from diamond perfectly fine. Like his hitbox is just like that big.
So where are we going first? From square to diamond or square to triangle?
Square to triangle to diamond.
Alright.
Try that.
Whichever tank's gonna be spelling, you can just walk to the person who's about to drop it off. You don't need to wait for him to spawn.
If someone in the back can like just yell out when an ad spawns in case the tanks don't see it. So like sometimes we're just like, you know, kind of focused on moving around it. I don't see the ad spawn and just can't get there in time.
Yeah.
Food's up. Last bowl of the night, folks.
Yeah, I agree with Spicy. I mean, we've asked this question like 5 times, and I thought each time we said that we were going to drop the poop in the middle. I don't think anybody knew anything about the markers.
I thought the marker was right in the middle.
Well, there's two of them.
Oh, I saw George
yeah.
front of the boat.
You can't double stack poop. There's gonna be one set that comes out, you drop on skull. The next set drops out, goes to X. Then you go back to skull. Like you can't double stack it, or you're gonna take massive. And you're slowed.
It's not that bad. I used a cooldown, got through it. I stacked that shit. It's good practice for a heroic, I guess.
Yeah, let's just practice like heroic. That's why the 50% matters.
And if you're melee running to the ad, like wait for the tank to get dispelled, because if you're standing on him, you're gonna take additional damage when he gets dispelled.
Flea Biscuit Lana.
Yep, we're ready.
Flea Biscuit, can I get a heads up?
Ready.
Awesome.
Alright, here we go.
Last pull.
Let's do it.
5, 4, 3,
Pre-pot.
2, 1.
You have made a grave mistake.
Range, you lost on your dead.
Let the skies split you apart. Thunder's voice rings true. Let the skies split you apart.
Oh my god.
72.
Thunder's voice rings true.
65.
No escape from the sky's fury. Winds
We're pretty even. That's not bad.
let the skies split you apart.
Add right side.
And I just
Alright, we're too
fucked
far
up.
apart.
Okay, slow up on sister. Slow
Yeah,
up on-
left side, take easy. Take it easy.
slow on sister. Just dodge mechanics.
Yeah, auto attacks left side.
Dodge mechanics. Let him catch up.
Yeah, we got like 3 people dead on the right side.
Yep, I see that.
That's fine. Alright, you guys are looking like you're caught
We're
up.
even now. We're even.
Alright, back to it.
Good.
Add right.
Whoops.
You just fall off. Let's wipe. Jump off the edge, everyone.
Make me!
That happens, right? Okay, well, thanks for the run, guys. Sunday, we have another raid at 8:30. 8:30 Sunday, we're gonna do first 3 bosses of Heroic.
Yeah.
And after we kill the first 3 bosses, we'll try to give these guys a go again. So, now I'm gonna keep this Lana.
Okay.
But if you've got ults, you're welcome to. In another. But Sunday, we're gonna try to do what we can. After this week is over, though, I will save this instance so we can try to continue to do it and get our guild 8 of 8 normal. Why? After this week, we're pushing Heroic from here on out. Okay.
Kind of
Thanks for
relieved.
coming, everybody. Appreciate it.
Hey, motherfuckers die. I can't relate.
Yeah, fucking jump in the water.
I think it's just the catastrophic tides that need to go out.
Man, Hearthy would have been fast.
Right.
Release.
Good run, folks. Lano, I hope you figure out what you did to your keyboard.
I figured it out.
It
I was
was a
drinking. I was drinking coffee, right? And I had a little more in my French press. I was like, I poured it in my mug, and it was cold, room temp. So I went upstairs and got a big whiskey ice cube, right? Came downstairs and just plopped it in. I didn't realize it because I was wearing my headphones, but I splashed quite a bit of coffee onto my keyboard.
That's what we're calling it. Coffee.
Coffee, that's what it was. Okay.
Coffee. Yep. There was some other stuff in there when I was cleaning it out, but what short-circuited it was the coffee.
Wait, short circuit, so it doesn't work anymore?
I just dried it out for half hour or so, and it seems to be functioning okay now. So.
Alright, thanks everybody for watching.
And Jules, you are going to post the video.
Yeah, give me like 30 seconds.
Cool.
Stefan got loot from that ball.
Alright,
Yo, what's up?
thanks everybody
Are you
for watching.
logging for the night?
Nah,
I am.
Tomorrow.
I had something happen I had to go take care of.
Probably
that's why I was
Diablo
like,
tomorrow.
coming back for that one attempt.
Okay.
I need
Okay.
like 15
All right. Thanks for watching. Bye.
All right.